Okay, this is a recording for COMM 101 ADN, and this is about speech 2. Some general information, first of all. Wow, what a great improvement from your first speeches. Lots of things that you did based on comments we made, and they were very good. And the scores on these speeches will reflect that improvement. Now, a couple of things. Let's talk about it. When you send me a speech and you send me the URL, exit your computer stuff, get a new search engine, location, and then you enter that same URL and look at it. And if it doesn't come up with a speech for you, it's not going to come up with a speech for me. A couple of addresses that were sent to me did not equal a speech, and as a result, we're still waiting to see some speeches of some people. So make sure you do that. Try it yourself and make sure that it leads to a speech. And you'll take a look at some of the addresses on those speeches, and you'll see a similarity in the kinds of addresses that you have, and make sure that that's what you're doing. Really imaginative use this time of background. Some of you hung a sheet or a cloth to cover distracting things. Others of you had some really remarkable camera angles in order to demonstrate and show some things that you were doing. Very, very well done. Ladies, watch your hair. Now, if I'm talking like this, the hair stays in place. But if you're constantly looking down, the hair will have a tendency to fall and fall in front of your face. And we see a lot of ladies then that they're looking down, they look up, and the first thing they have to do is move the hair out of their eyes. And incidentally, if you're doing a cooking program and you keep having to touch your hair, I'm going to get suspicious there's loose hair laying around somewhere. So you want to be careful. That's why they wear hairnets in restaurants. Now, some caveats. Listen carefully to this. It's crucial. No more speeches on a topic you have already used or even closely related. So, for instance, if you've already done one or two speeches on anything relating to martial arts, no more speeches on anything related to martial arts. Part of the class is to have you reach out and expand your horizons. So if you did something on cooking, no more cooking speeches. If you did something on technology, no more technology speeches. If you did something on courses of study, some of you people are doing nursing or EMT, and so you do speeches about how to recognize a stroke and those kinds of things. Nope, that's it. Discussion board. Please read the directions for the discussion board carefully. If it says answer question number 6, don't answer question number 1. Don't combine the elements of question number 1 with question number 6. Only answer what you have to answer, and be very careful you're not putting something in there that you weren't asked to include. Okay? Some of you are not doing the discussion boards. 10 points is 10 points. So you want to try to get those done. And if there's not a full complement of points there, it's because you're doing something wrong in your answer, or your answer is not responsive, or your answer is not complete enough. Speech outlines and speaker notes. Some of you are only sending one or the other, and it in many cases doesn't even resemble what your textbook says it's supposed to look like. So please review what speaker notes, speaker outlines are supposed to look like, and then make sure that's what you're doing. On this speech, we're on the standard 100-point grading scale, 90 to 100, 80 to 89, that kind of a thing. You can take a look at that. Some of you have yet to send in your legal photo ID. If I do not have that by the next speech, you can't pass the speech. It's very important. I have no way of knowing you're the person enrolled in the class unless I have your photo ID and I can verify you're the person. All right, and also some of you did not take the syllabus quiz, and that's going to hurt you in terms of things you haven't done. And finally, some of you have not taken one or more of the exams. It's crucial that you take the exams. Those are points also, and you need to make sure you're doing that. Okay, we're going to move on now in a separate recording to actual critiques of the speeches. There's some good information here, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let's get going on that.